Oh, we're live. Oh, hey, hi everyone. My name is John Roston. As you can tell, I'm a bit nervous. This is my first time on this page, so we're gonna go through this. So, sorry, God, I'm so sorry. So yes, today we're gonna talk about Google Ads. First, I'd like to give you a little bit of my background. I'm an affiliate marketer. I've been an affiliate marketer for 3 years now, three and a half. Um, what the reason why I started marketing is because I didn't want to spend all my life paying college debt. So I had to find a way to escape the rat race, and therefore I spent my time studying this. And hopefully today I will teach you guys something that you can learn and you can take away from this, and you can go ahead and today and start market yourself and start earning for yourself. Um, so yeah, let's go get to it right now. Um, if, and also, whoever stayed for the live, I will introduce them to some like super cheap traffic that can help them get started early. All right. So first of all, what we need to understand is um, what is the basic of PPC marketing. And PPC marketing stands for pay per click, a model the internet is making which advertisers pays a fee each time like their ads is being clicked. So essentially every time somebody click on your advertisement, money comes out of your pocket. So pay per click is what PPC stands for. And it's good that you should know these terms because this is what will allow you to, when you run these ads, that you don't end up spending too much money or you don't know what's working. um, and the market on in general, Google controls about 70% of that market, and Bang controls 30%, but it's between Bang and Yahoo. um, but Facebook does a really good job, but Facebook is not the same as Google and Yahoo and Bing. And I will explain this why for a minute. Whereas Google and Bing, people are searching terms that they can actually fix and help with. Hi, Rachel. Glad of you to see you join. Since Google and Bing they're targeted towards like keywords, like buyer keywords. Facebook is amazing, but Facebook is more like characteristic, like what's your favorite songs or what's your favorite movies. Facebook gets very personal, so nobody really gets up on Facebook and think, what would I like to buy today? This is why you gotta approach both of these market a bit differently, and I will go real quick and show you guys what I mean. For example, if I had like some oil leak or something that I wanted to fix in my car, obviously I'd go on Google and type oil fix, and no, what is it? Change oil and car or something like that. And obviously you can see these up here, right here, or advertisement, meaning somebody somewhere had to pay money for them to get on this spot to get your attention, because obviously you're not gonna go through everything, and like you just want to see where you really need to go first to for the specific thing that you're looking for. Over here, like, don't really pay attention. um I'll review this in a bit, but just see like competition, cost per click, and volume search. This is a an extension for Google. It's called Google Keyword. You can actually download it for free. But we'll get to that in a second. The reason why I wanted to show this to you, and how you're gonna get to this spot is if you understand these terms specifically. So let's move forward. Now, so next we're gonna go on the basic of PPC and why these, why I put these specifically for that reason. When you run PPC, you really want to like reverse engineer the customers that you're gonna get, or you're gonna end up losing money. Meaning, like, you need to know the people that are coming through your door and filter them out. You do not want to start running broad ads, whereas anybody can click on your advertisement and then you're just paying for a customer that will not convert. I hope that you understand that that part of it is very very important, because you got to make a difference between well, I'm an affiliate marketer, I'm gonna need leads, so I'm not gonna run a campaign the same as a brick and mortar store. Currently I'm self-employed. I run ads for restaurants and not a smoke shop, a vape shop, and I had to learn the background of these businesses, and help them get customers to the door. Now, what is so cool about affiliate marketing and when you mix it with ads, when you run ads, is that as an affiliate marketer, you know how to retarget customers and know specifically the customers that you want, and kind of like funnel it. Like Russell Brunson is a really good mentor when it comes to this, but let me go further into details. So as an affiliate marketer, if I am running ads, I want leads, and the only way for me to get leads is for me to build a funnel where a customer will come in and give me their contact, and then I'll follow up with them. So the keywords that I would be using for this would not be the same as a brick and mortar store. For example, like, you see how it says phone calls? When we go back into Google, like, you'll notice, like, obviously right here, even at Domino's, like any of these, whatever you do, like, what I'm trying to say is, like, let's say you want to go to a restaurant or you're in a hurry and you want specific phone calls. You see how these advertisements are based, and there's a phone call, so the person is not gonna look everywhere. The phone is right there. So if you're running an ad and you know that this specific business, if someone finds that phone number, the first phone number, and then they can call in, and then they catch the lead, then this is how you're gonna build that campaign. So for a brick and mortar store, whenever they call, that's where they're gonna catch the lead. It's not online. And why I'm taking so much time and explaining this specifically is because shout out to Billie Jean and Marketing. I've taken their courses and they're amazing. Is the um the the way you want to work with a customer is, I know once I get an email, I'm done. For them, it's just like they gotta know what's called like a sales funnel. They're gonna have to ask questions. They're gonna have to do the research and know what they're gonna do. And it works all across the board for yoga, toy stores. Like I said, I've run campaign for vaping shop. The only thing we can't do is sell tobacco products online, certain state. But again, it's the same principle. Um, for them, once a customer comes online, I tell them, hey, find a way to connect with customers. Tell them to go here. Here's a coupon. A coupon is a great way to capture people, especially for brick and mortars, because they're like, well, if you want this coupon, please insert your email here. Get what I'm saying? So that's why I wanted to go over this, and I wanted to like put it in your head that yes, it does work. Yes, it costs money, but if you do it in a proper way, you're guaranteed to earn your money back. Uh, next one. So again, it's reverse engineer your customers and know what are they thinking, and that way you will always win. So right here I said define your ads. What are your customers' action? What are you doing for them to expire to click? And Russell Brunson, obviously I'm gonna always mention my mentor. Um, always say this: websites don't sell. Like, you don't sell with websites. Website get once the customer gets into a website, if you think it's websites visit that you're trying to get, it never works. You want to do what's a sell funnel, or at least have a capture where you can retarget those customers at a later date. And at the bottom it says write your customer story. Write your customer story is, again, I'm gonna go back to exactly what I said prior to this, is know what they want, know what they're searching for. If you can figure that out, like, you'll save a lot of time. Like, I don't know the medical terms for people with bad teeth, but let's say you were working for a clinic or a dental a dental store. You can tell I don't know much about hospitals. Um, the way you want to build this is just like find keywords like toothache or certain, and it gets really good if you know like specific medical terms that you're looking for, that if someone types it, then you're guaranteed to get that person as a conversion. um like Alzheimer's, um get into like specific niche of Alzheimer's or cancer. uh those are really good. And the way you build advertisement is again by telling their story. I'm pretty sure you've been watching TV late at night, and then these commercial will come in, and then they like, I'm sorry, they make people look like so much idiots, but it's kind of funny though. It's like, have you ever, you and a loved one suffer from chronic blood depression? Well, if that's you, please call blah 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 blah. Essentially, you're doing the exact same thing. So with affiliate marketers, I don't ClickFunnels doesn't really want you to do um shady practices, meaning like, oh yeah, if you click here in 3 months you make $10,000. Not too long ago marketers was doing, I'm not gonna say what group. um they're very profitable, but they're mainly they make it more like, oh, you're running your business, blah blah blah. But what they do is they actually control everything. Would they have all your business? Again, I'm not bashing people, I don't want, that's why I'm not putting the words in here. But the way that we're doing it is like, and it's not ClickFunnels. Even if I'm gonna say it's a 30-day challenge, it's literally pay to play with them. You paying for their own advertisement, and they get to reap all the profit. So even if you're losing, they're winning because you're not in charge of your own domain, which is kind of sad. But if you do like pay, like I said, yeah, it's an automatic win, which I think it's unfair. Um, but in the long run, let's say, because I was in that company, in the long run, like they had trouble with their merchant account of returns, and ClickBank. It's a company on ClickBank. It's not ClickBank. So that ended up not working. So I had to move away from that company. Um, Understand their shady practices. All right, next slide. All right, the truth about this is you need a decent amount of money. It's not a lot. You need a lot of money to get in one to number one spot, but it's a decent amount that um because you're gonna bid. And I know people come in when they get like the $100 gift card and thinking like, yo, I have 100, I'm gonna flip that, make 200, 300. That was me in the past, I swear to God. Like, I was like, yo, bro, let's get it. Week 1, nothing. Week 2, nothing. I'm gonna show you guys how to build an ads on this in a bit. So hi everyone, who's just joined. Sorry, next time I'll just reset the screen. But So yeah, what's your to get to the number one spot, you have to bid, and I'm gonna explain you how the bidding situation works. All right, let's say there's three people. Um, each of us is gonna put money to run ads towards the same thing or buying a car, right? First person puts $1, second person puts $3, third person puts $5. In general, yes, first person will be in first place. Now, as this campaign runs along, if first person is doing shitty practices or leading people just what's called clickbaits, leading people to the wrong page and they're not connecting, then their ads will do poorly. So person two, I mean, person one is who's paying $1 is actually leading people to specific targeted words and they're actually getting result. Person one will move to the person one, which is not first, will move second. So in general, what I'm trying to say is whoever pays more will be number one, but it's not just about being number one, it's about being an actual ad that works. And if the customer, if Google sees or Bang sees that you're making your customers happy and they're finding exactly what they're looking for, they will boost your campaigns. You understand? And when it comes to bidding is I'm gonna pay if obviously when I pay more my ads will be better, but it's not just that. You don't that you if I say I'm gonna pay $23 and someone else paying 20, I'm not gonna pay exactly $23. I'm gonna pay, because my ad is better and it's running, I'm probably gonna pay like $10. It's an average of your clicks and everything else, but you wanna was bid the people that's high. Move on to the next slide. How long does an ad usually works? I say between 2 or 4 weeks. Again, it's data collection, region, because Google don't really know you. You don't have what's called. You don't have what's called. You don't have what's called. It's trust. I'm so sorry. English is not my first language, guy. Even though I do sound American, sometimes some words are just like not perfect. But yeah. So it's all about it takes 2 weeks for an ad to work, and you I'm glad that I brought this up. I wanted to explain. Ever since I've been following Rachel, shout out to you, Rachel. Um, I noticed that like it was because of her I started trying to do the what's called organic, and it is so, I'm not gonna say it's hard. It is so like hard in the beginning because nobody knows you, nobody cares about you, like nobody converts. And the difference between this is if you don't have money, organic ads is a great way to go. And since I had a lot of college debt and I was like working 40-60 hours at my job, and then I would go like and do DJing and stuff so I can have enough money to like my business like could stand on, I was like, well, I don't have the time, I'm gonna learn this. So therefore I had to learn the hard way. I failed a lot at this before I learned it, but I'm giving it to you, and trust me, if you follow these specific things I say, like within 2 or 3 weeks you can start earning money with this. um yeah, so I'm doing organic ads, and what's so beautiful I've noticed doing organic ads is amazing because 100 profit is for you. You didn't really have to spend money. And second, when people do see you have an online presence, they tend to trust you more because that resistance is just like, you know. Ever since I've been active on, like, you'll notice my Facebook is like 2 years old, 2 3 years old when I started to do it, and I was like, you know what, maybe I do need Facebook, I don't know. So I give it a try, and it's been working greatly, I should say. I find people like find me and they be like, "Oh, yo, you're that dude that's always in so and so page and like helping people out, yo, man." Or like people will tag my name and like leave a question, and they're like, Yo, John, like I noticed like you know what you're talking about. You're professional. Yo, can you please like reach out to me? Um, the combination of these two is awesome because even my return rates drop because I think what happened was like once my customer comes in and through my email sequence, because I send them through to my pages, so through my email sequence they kind of know who I am, so they actually stick around, and for that I'm very grateful. um in the back end, the reason why I say everything changes, you always got to be on your keywords game on this one and data. um Here's a quick story. when when I started, I think that was like my second business model, because because I wanted to do my music online, but again, I didn't know what I was doing. So I'm like, maybe I should go sell some t-shirts online. So I opened a Spotify store, and what happened, I would spend like $10 in days on 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 Facebook ads on my Spotify store. And the way it was like I would find like really good artists from DeviantArt that makes like a specific video game. I'm not gonna name the video game here. Find these characters, and then I'll find a print shop that does automatic shop, so I didn't have to keep what's called like a depot or like a storage. So that means I wouldn't have to buy the clothes ahead of time, store it, pay fees and that, because it's t-shirt. They're like they're cheap, yeah, but put having a storage takes money because Amazon stored FBA headache. But I can remember I can remember like I set up my store, I had some nice clothes. I'm like, ooh, I am going to kill them. Bro, I had like, yo, there was some nice dresses up in here, like nice shirt with like cool logos. And 2 months passed. I lost so much. I lost so much money. I'm laughing now, but when you're broke, it just hurts. It hurts. It hurt my soul. But my music would get a lot of like, so I would win some of the money back because I'd get plays from my music. But little did I know, you don't want to have music on your website, because when people would jump, it depends on the website. So when people would jump and hear like a loud music, they'll leave. Again, I was young and I tried. But so yeah, like I learned the back end from there, like doing data analysis and everything. Because when my customers would look for specific character, like the data was there, so I knew what shirts they were looking for. Whatever you think is gonna work may or may not work. This is what's called getting lucky. But eventually, the reason why it takes like 2 weeks is because when people are coming in, they're gonna look for specific things that they want, and once you get that data, you can tweak it a little bit. That way you know, oh, this is specifically what that person's looking for blah blah blah. So um again, what is your customers worth? I made that mistake because I'm spending $10 on automatic bots, Google, I mean Facebook Pixel at the time. And had I known not now, oh no back then, I would have saved a lot of money. So data is your friend. So every 2 weeks when you switch thing, or let's say something changed in the market, then data is the one that's gonna, your background data. And I was playing this in a little bit, why your background data is the one specifically you want. And trust me, it is worth it at the end, because again, even though you're gonna run free ads, and it's awesome, also combining with paid ads, like you're just gonna win. And I'm only starting to figure this out. um uh Another thing too, like you should understand, from different market, they each work a bit different. Like there's the saying like, how more money you think selling ice cream in Antarctica or Alaska than you were to settle in the desert. So obviously you're not gonna run like a bathing suit. You're not gonna make a lot more money selling a bathing suit during winter time. So or like weight management supplements for like you can sell it during this like early summer or like late 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 winter. All right, so terms that you need to know. These terms are literally the four basic terms that you need to know to understand this market. If you know these, I guarantee you will 10x your market every time. CTR, which is um which is the the click through rate impression. So click through rate is just like your average of clicks that you get. Um, your cost per click, how much it costs you every time somebody press the button. Um, your average position, which is like where are you ranking on average during those ads, your position, and your quality score. Quality score is again, if if you're doing well and your customers are happy and Google or Bing notice that you're doing a great job, then they'll be more likely to bump you up than someone that is doing shitty market practices, aka saying like, oh, just sign up, like you get $10 million. Just don't do that. It's not worth it. All right, that's finished this segment of the presentation. Now, moving forwards, keywords. Um, right here, what I have in front of me, or how you would use keywords in order to make them work. Um, broad keywords, broad match keywords, phrases, exact match. Broad keywords is like if I type something like in general, this is like what generally people um, will look for. Um, broad match keyword or like they have to mimic specifically that keyword match in order for it to work. Vanessa says the 100 gift keyword is the biggest lie ever. Yes, yes, it is. You're not. I mean, it's bad because what happens is when people get in, they think like they're gonna make money right away. You do not have data. Yeah, it's gonna be a small patient game. The $100, obviously, if you're a marketer, you know it's the same principle like Russell Brunson says. It's like the dollar fry, or the dollar burger. They give you the dollar burger to get your foot in the door, and then they ask you, would you like some soda or something else with that? But yeah, a lot of people go in thinking like, man, I got $100. Oh boy, I had to learn that too. But the reason why I said I had to learn is that like, it wasn't bad. It was just like I spent that $100 and then I stopped because I didn't get anything back. I'm like, so why am I gonna spend more money? I didn't get anything. Well, yeah, you didn't put in the work. Um, but it's good to have like a $300 here once in a while. Shout out to AOAF. Everybody in the one funnel challenge away. Made $300 last week. You know what I'm saying? Um, but yeah. So pretty much, if you do these, I'll give an example. What broad keywords are. Um, car fix. Again, it's gonna be a broad keyword. You wouldn't wanna do car fix as a keyword. Again, I've made that mistake. It was like, let's say I'm selling shirt, it'd be like blah 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 shirt. Again, you wanna do what's called some broad keywords, but more specifically car fix. Like it'd be like coolant leak car fix. And here's another cool secret that I'm gonna teach you guys. You see how Google YouTube is right at top there? Yes, you can run ads, but if you run really good like keywords on your YouTube videos, that's free advertisement. And I'm also working on that one right now. Um, but as you can see, how to fix your coolant, how to coolant, um, these kind of keywords is how you want to set these ones up, because you want what's called buyer keywords, or if it's not buying, at least like people looking for something that they specifically want. like like if I type NBA, like even though it doesn't have where to or how to, like when you need to start thinking like if I am the one going to buy something, why would I buy? Like if I type NBA jerseys, watch what happened. uh Bam, bam, like you see, like right there. So obviously NBA has like a lot of money, $64 billion or something like that. So they can pay for ads to be up top of here, but they can afford it. I'm sure. Like if 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 you were to do NBA jerseys and your ad, you're not gonna show up there. You're gonna lose a lot of money because you're in a very competitive like keyword search. Um, but this is what I wanted to show you, what's the difference between like targeted ads and non-targeted ads, broad words and non-specific broad words, and what are buyer keywords. And you always want to do buyer keywords. Now, buyer keywords alone is not what's gonna guarantee you sales. What guarantee you sales, again, what the third term that I said right here, your quality score. uh I did pull up main campaign. So this, I'm not worried too much about it. This is a dummy what someone said, like a dummy campaign. um this right here, your average click through rate, like let's say your click through rate is good, but your average CPC, cost per click, is bad, meaning like when customers get in, they like they click, they stay, and then they leave real quick because you're not doing what Google is asking to do. They want to see people come in, stay, like okay, do something or be active. Because if someone jump in and then leaves out, then the algorithm looks at it bad. Like they look at it like you didn't do your job, like you didn't prepare people um to go through the sales funnel. So therefore, that's why I mean, like, you seriously need to consider knowing your sales funnels, your email marketing tools, and all of these things in order for make it to work very nice. So if I wanted to run a new campaign right now, why is this campaign enable? Nope, stop it. um So I go in campaign. It's quite easy, and I'm gonna give you guys like, what's gonna call it, like not a cheat sheet, but like a way to understand what gonna call it, like a way to understand like how to, another way to break down demographics, because that's another thing I see people do, and that also makes them lose money. So I'd go in here, I'd go in campaign, I'd go create a new campaign, and let's say I'm gonna do, because I know a majority of you guys are affiliate marketers, so I'm gonna be, thank you so much, Vanessa, I appreciate it. If you guys have any questions, I'll take some of them later. But I'm gonna go back to what I'm trying to say. So the specific, what was I trying to say? So I know a lot of you guys are affiliate marketers, so I'm gonna try to build like how I would as an affiliate marketer for a campaign to work. I wouldn't want to do visit my website, visit my business. I do what's called conversion on my website. And obviously when I'm gonna go back to this is why like these ones right here, like leads, trial, phone calls, and direct purchase are very important terms that you need to understand, because these are the basic principles that you have to reverse engineer. And for that one, us as affiliate marketer, I'm gonna go for leads. So get out of here, Google. I'll come back to you later. So you want to do what's called conversion on my website. And here you will obviously self-explanatory. You will name your campaign. Let's see. I'm gonna do Rachel. That is bad. That is bad. I was gonna say Rachel example, but what you want to do is have like the word of the things that you're doing on the campaign, because it will, just like YouTube ads or YouTube videos where you have to have the name have to match what people terms are searching. So I'll be like affiliate marketing lesson. So we're gonna build this as in people were gonna come in, people are gonna come in and take our free lessons to sign up, because we're gonna give them leads. I'd say do about 25 to $10 is fine. If I were you and I'm testing this out, I'd start with $10. $10 should be okay. And then you click on daily budget option. This is sometimes people forget about. If at the beginning of campaign you have a lot of money, I say do accelerate, because depending on the time of the day, accelerate will just like spend the money real fast early during the day, so you can find really what is working, or you can like have the budget standard where it's distribute the money throughout the day. Where do you want your solo ad to appears? You can say let's choose specific region. I love this one. This one I love a lot. So you, sorry for what I'm about to say, it's not unethical. It's just that like try to stay away from non-English speaking countries, or if you're not a non-speaking English country, try to find like a tier 1 country. It's nothing wrong. It's not. I don't want to come off like I'm trying to say these countries are bad countries, or it's just that like you're selling like something that is like I sell high ticket. I don't know about you, but I sell high tickets. So someone in a poor country will not be able to afford a 997 course. So it would be unnecessary. Use any specific way for most popular keyword search in the industry. Vanessa, wait. I use like Uber Suggest if I'm stuck or I can't. Uber Suggest is mainly run by what's his name again? Neil Patel. Yeah. Uber Suggest is another one I use. But keywords again, once you start getting data, keywords becomes easy. What you really want to focus is building your sales funnel, because like once you find a formula that works, it only needs to be tweaked a little bit, because you'll be in competition with what, like as an affiliate, what would you be selling? Courses. You'd be selling courses. You'd be selling like yeah, mainly courses. So or you can run the ad as like you're giving away job opportunities. So you'll be in competition with companies like Bang or Yahoo Jobs or Monsters.com. um Uber suggests, but me, this is when I'm like, when I really want to get to, but me personally, right here, like the keyword, Google keyword extension, this is the one I look for. And the way that I do it, I'll let me continue the presentation, and then I'll get to um, specifically what I'm trying to say. um why this is really good is I always target tier 1 countries like Canada, United States, and here's where you can really shine. um Again, it's, I'm not trying to be unethical. So let's say you're selling a weight loss product, right? And you want to reverse engineer this. You can just go, what are the top 10 fattest states in America? And there you have it. What was it? Obesity, top 10 state. So now you're selling a weight loss product. West Virginia is up there. So I'm so sorry, West Virginia. So you just type West Virginia, and then there you have it. 25-mile Wichita, West Virginia, blah blah blah. Minnesota. You target it. So this is another thing you really want to focus. Region. That this part of it is called market research, and it's also part of the reverse engineer your customers. um I get really gritty when it comes to this, because, like, again, whereas Facebook already know what kind of movies and stuff like that. If you're running a brick, like, for brick and mortar store, or like, you get what I'm saying. Like, why would I sell a jet ski to someone in Nebraska? I'm pretty sure you got some people out there on, like, the river, like, woo! What up, Kansas? I don't know. What up, Kansas? What up, East Coast, worldwide, whatever. Um, but you get what I'm trying to say. So, oh yeah. So the software is, like I said, it's keyword everywhere, right there. So that's what I use. It helps me a lot. Like, I don't. Uber suggests is like, if you really want to. Uber suggests is like, if you're like doing SEO on a website. Like, I show you when I type, if I go on Google, like, I I don't really care about SEO again that much, because SEO really works for companies that have authorities. Like, if I say brand new laptop, like, I didn't do this in the beginning. Like, I don't know what's gonna come next, but I guarantee you Best Buy or Microsoft are gonna be the top companies there. Microsoft, Dell. Huh, I'm surprised Best Buy is not up there. But you see what I'm saying? It's like, um once you can reverse engineer keywords, you can just go up here and then look at the competition, and look how many times. Like, you do you don't want thank you. You don't want you don't want thank you, Vanessa. You don't want what was I gonna say? Took me off guard. You don't wanna like, what was I saying? You don't wanna just like, you don't wanna do SEO. Like, you don't have enough money to run against this website. Companies with that much authority, that have been in the game for so long, are just, They got enough money. You can't. The way you're gonna have to build is find a specific niche, find a specific keyword on how you're gonna get these people, or like if I was in the laptop industry or whatever, I find like a part of a computer that is constantly broken, or like a battery that doesn't last long, that people are always searching for. That's how you will win. But you don't, and I wouldn't even do Amazon FBA or any of that. Like, I'd literally just be an affiliate for Amazon. Like, affiliate is really good. If I'm running ads to my website, um I would just want, I don't want that cost. Like, I don't want. Yeah, exactly. You want to be smart. You want to take a smart approach to this. As a matter of fact, let me just say this. You wanna join them. There's this saying, like, if you can defeat them, join them. Why would you want to open an Amazon store? Like, like, if you're doing whatchamacallit, if you're doing Shopify store. I know people are doing Shopify store, not me. It is such a headache running a Shopify store. It's very easy because everything is set up for you, and if you need a landing page, it's literally a click away because it's like an app. It's very user friendly, but it's literally not like whatchamacallit. It's not it's not something that, like, you will make a lot of money of, where you make boku bucks, where you make a ton of money. So anyhow, but moving forwards, SEO is mainly for Uber suggests. For me, this ad extension alone is all that I need. um Another thing that I want to go very specific on how to help you guys, is when you're doing your demographics after you run your campaign. You want to go to your demographics, and that is very important. You need to know specific, that not specific, but an average of the age and the people. Are they female or they're male? Are they this or they that? If you can run ads like this, those specific key points, I guarantee you will win every time. I think it's been almost an hour. So guys, damn, it's 46 minutes. um Anybody have questions, just let me know. And I will be leaving soon, but I hope everything that I said here helped you guys. You can go back and look at it over again. And when I say you have to 10x your ads, once you go on Google. I was gonna show you guys an example, but I realized it's been 45 minutes. I'm not gonna try to be here for too long. Um, what you need to understand is, when you're gonna once you do like a Google Ads account, they'll ask you if you want to migrate like a campaign. So the way I wanted to tell you guys what you should do is go on Bang, which is a bit cheaper. Build your ads on that, see what works and what doesn't, and I guarantee you, when you switch it over to Google, it will work, because they understand. They both know they're in the same game. They both understand it. For me personally, I still stick with Bang because my profit margin are way bigger. Um, but I think once I make a lot more money, I'll jump over to Google, but not at the moment. And the last thing that I wanted to share with you guys is this right here. Super cheap traffics. This is even cheaper than way cheaper than Bang, because it's like pennies per click to get ads, and it's the same principle like if I were to build a Bang ad. So, like, just like you saw me building the Bang ads, you enter the title, the business, the description, and this is like the pop-up that appears right in the corner or on your phone, depends on where you want to tell them to go. um this website specific is called Propeller Ads. Obviously I make this right here. This is shitty market. This is an example. I don't recommend do that. Make 13,000 per day. If I was running this through for ClickFunnels, I'd definitely get kicked out. I would not recommend you do that. Um, and then you do your cost per actions, and pretty much there you have it. Android specific but these ads are broad, so yes, it's a lot less money, but it's a lot less targeted. So um I'll leave you guys with these website right here. These are all the website that are super cheap. Like you can literally spend $5 a day and get like 1 or 2 leads. I still run them, meaning like I have a constant, I wouldn't say cash flow, but I spend $5 on someone that in 2 or 3 week might convert into a 997 sales. So but again, please combine this type of advertisement with organic advertisement, because like I said, they both work. Eventually, like you'll realize going to paid ads will grow your business much faster. But without a presence online, I wouldn't recommend do it. So yeah. So that's what I have today. Anybody have questions, or I will be out soon. Just let me know. But Vanessa, you're very nice. Thank you for your support, and thank you for asking amazing questions. All right. Guess that's it for today. Big shout out from Rustin. I love you guys. Peace.